Tell us how the energy's been these last few practices.
Contagious. Matt Luke's a guy that prides himself on his energy. He prides himself on not asking his players to do something that he's not willing to do himself. So he's out here bringing the juice every day, and it almost feels like it would be our fault to not match that. So it's almost an obligation to us. We're really thankful for him, thankful that he came to our program, and really looking forward to building this spring.
I guess, had you heard of him whenever he was hired from previous stints, or how excited were you whenever you heard that name pop up?
Oh, of course. His resume speaks for himself. He's kind of like the Bill Belichick of offensive line coaches. He's produced legendary products everywhere he's went. I think he produced a first-round draft pick at offensive line at Duke. Larry Tunsil. The list continues. So it's just really a big confidence builder being able to have somebody like that behind the helm of the O-line and just getting better every day.
Do you like how energetic and kind of hands-on he is? Just watching a little bit of the practice, it seems like he's going to show you exactly what he wants and do it, and kind of line up and do it.
Oh, most definitely. He again, something else he prides himself on is leaving no gray area. He tells you exactly how he wants it, when he wants it, and it's just something that simplifies the offense. Lets us just run out there and bang heads a little bit. So we're really thankful for that as well.
I think were you at left guard in tempo at some point today?
Was.
Tell me about positionally. Where do you think you did well last year? Where do you want to get better? Where do you think you might line up?
I'm bumping around a little bit. They got me cross-training at both guards, a little bit at left tackle. So I'm just, wherever I can play and contribute to the team, I'm more than happy to do.
Depth, Trent just talked about that. Tell me how important that is from an offensive line perspective to you.
It's huge. With the playoff expanding, we have an opportunity to play a total of 17 games, and we take it all the way. So competitive depth is huge, and that's something we have in spades this year. We got guys like Harris, Trent rolling in there. I'm just really confident that, God forbid somebody goes down, we got guys rolling in there that are just as competitive. We'll go out there and just put it all on the line for this team.
It's crazy to say now, but you're kind of an older guy in the group. Tell me about some younger guys that are standing out to you right now.
Elyjah Thurmon, he's going to be a dog. He's going to be good. He has the opportunity to step in there right away this year. I think he can go ahead and make an impact. Everyone else, Mason Wade, Ronan, once he gets healthy too, I think those are two guys that are really dedicated to getting better and will contribute to this team.
Dabo mentioned Elyjah too. What about him to you stands out?
Polished. He's extremely polished. He's good with his technique. He plays under himself. He plays powerfully. And more than anything, he's just explosive. Great athlete. I'm really looking forward to see what he can do.
What has he been doing? Is he guard, tackle?
Guard. He's been working interior.
You talked a lot about team goals. Just looking back on last year, the finish after the 4-4 start. How much confidence is that?
It instills a lot of confidence just knowing that we're a team that's very capable of finishing and something that we're passionate about and putting our best foot forward going into the next season. And I think, with the moving pieces that we brought in this year, that's just going to move us even further towards our ultimate goal, which is, of course, Natty.
Center to the right of you, what have you seen from those guys competing at that spot so far?
It's awesome, man. It's all love. It's not like an animosity in any way or anything like that. It's just we genuinely care about each other. We have great chemistry, and we all just want to see each other get better, which has been awesome to see this spring. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the spring holds.
And a defensive line, who have you kind of matched up against so far in one-on-one stuff, and who's standing out to you?
So far, just DeMonte and Trey a little bit. Those are the two guys that I've been able to work against the most. And of course, they're big boys, they're a load. So I'm looking forward to seeing them this year too. I think especially Cuddy. I think he's setting himself up to have a breakout year.
Any other Matt Luke impressions from the first few days so far?
Bring the intensity. That's all he wants. That's all he can ask for. Just he believes that energy is contagious. So the more that we can inspire each other to be great, the better we're going to be.
Cool. Thanks, Collin.
No problem.